Chula Vista Police Department, who will sing the national anthem. Oh, will say, can you see high the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. We'll say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Sergeant James Sullivan from the University of San Diego Public Safety, please come up and give the invocation.
Good morning. Today is the day of your pursuit of career as a law enforcement officer. I've given you your officer an acrostic with each letter. They are as follows. The first letter O for others. Live to the needs of others rather than your own wants. The first letter F for friends. While you're in the academy, you've got friends. Keep in touch with them. They can be a resource later on for you. The second letter F for family. Being in law enforcement, you're part of a very unique family. Today you're surrounded by friends and family here. The letter I for idle. Never become idle in the profession. Always move forward. The letter C for care. Care for people, regardless of their status in life. The letter E for exercise. Not only exercise to keep in shape, but exercise your judgment and decisions based upon your training. The letter R for restore. Restore public faith and trust in who we are. And I say this in regards to a recent incident regarding the Seattle Washington officer, also the Bay Area Rapid Transit officer as well. If we can have a few moments of silence for the military personnel of our country fighting for the rights and freedoms of others, and also for the recent death of two officers here in San Diego County, the CP officer flying the airplane as well as the deputy sheriff. Shall we pray? Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Our Heavenly Father, these graduates are here today to celebrate the time of a gold bid and to celebrate their achievements. As they go forward from this place, grant to them wisdom, strength for today, bright hopes for tomorrow. Let them run with patience the race that is set before them, and remind them that their labors will not be in vain, but have a purpose. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Sergeant Sullivan. Would everyone please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very exciting occasion, and we want to make it as pleasant for you as possible. If you would like to take photographs during the ceremony, please come down front near the stage. We encourage you to take pictures and to express your enthusiasm. We are here this morning to honor the graduating members of the 50th Basic Police Academy class. This is a memorable event for each person in the class, and for all of you, and for the Academy staff. With us today, representing the Southwestern Community College District, is Governing Board Member Dr. Jean Roche. On stage with us this morning, we have Dean of the Higher Education Center, Otay Mesa, Irma Alvarez. Representing the National City Police Department, Chief of Police, Dr. Adolfo Gonzalez. Representing Southwestern College Campus Police, Chief Brent Chartier. Representing Coronado Police Department, Commander Michael Lawton. Representing Chula Vista Police Department, Captain Leonard Miranda. And representing the Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training, San Diego Regional Manager, Steve Lewis. We have one other special presentation that we're going to have today, and it gives me great pleasure to present from the Bonita Business and Professional Association Treasurer, Ronnie Perry. Next, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the individual who does a fantastic job of providing the day-to-day supervision of the Police Academy program. From the National City Police Department, our Academy Coordinator, Lieutenant David Espiritu. I would like to invite Dean Irma Alvarez to give her remarks.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here and to thank all of you for the effort that you put forward to your recruits. This is a service, a career that you've chosen that will mark a beginning and perhaps for some of you a continuation of service. And one that is not without its challenges. It's probably one of the most challenging. And I have to say, you have my commendation. I certainly appreciate the efforts that you put forward to come to this point today. And I thank you very much for all of that. For your parents, friends, for the people in the audience who are your support group, the people who have given you that backup during the course of your training and your education. They deserve a great amount of appreciation simply because they've been there for you. They've allowed you to do this, to come to this point, to actually have gotten that education. In many ways, they've been there to support you and to give you that which you need to come day after day. And let me say a few words in Spanish. Especialmente para las personas que están aquí con nosotros, amigos, familia, las personas que están aquí, que son el apoyo y el respaldo de estos alumnos, que han estado allí para ellos, que les han ayudado, que les han dado el apoyo necesario para que sigan adelante en esta carrera que es puro servicio. Y a ustedes, muchísimas gracias. So thank you all, and I wish you the best as you go forward. Thank you.
Today's graduates have undergone a rigorous training program, a program that blended book knowledge, tactical skills, discipline, and a work ethic that will see each of them through a long and rewarding career as peace officers. Among the most important factors in their development was the leadership provided by the Academy staff. It gives me pleasure to introduce to you the recruit training officers, the role models, the officers who set the standards of the class. These officers are police officers who somehow find time aside from their regular jobs to supervise, mentor, and evaluate each member of our Academy classes. From the National City Police Department, Corporal Antonio Ibarra. Reserve Officer Gerald Ferraro. From the San Diego Police Department, Detective Albert Ambito. From the San Diego Police Department, Officer Marlon Esteban. From the Chula Vista Police Department, extremely proud of your accomplishments. And now is the moment that you have all been waiting for, the presentation ceremonies. Each graduate has completed intensive training in subject areas including criminal law, cultural diversity, community relations, defensive tactics, firearms, officer safety, domestic violence, criminal investigation, physical conditioning, and vehicle operation. Having successfully completed this demanding course of instruction, each graduate has also earned college credit. Joining me on stage is Lieutenant Espiritu, who will forward and present certificates of completion to the open enrollee graduates, beginning with Joe Agay. If you're a family member and you're trying to take pictures, now is the time. Please come up and take pictures of your loved ones. We don't want to leave anybody out. Thank you. Ralph Lauren Cavallard. John Haney Dana III. Jaron J. Gavalenta.
You. Son.
Gabriel Donaciano Gonzalez. Romeo J. Gutierrez. Joseph H. Jungers. Rodney Wayne Karpinski. Evaldo Lopez. Antonio Marco Manegas. Sandra Priscilla Resendez. Rigoberto Robles. Tiffany Ann Runberg.
Wrap it up.
Christopher W. Wiley. We had a hard time trying to get him to smile this morning. Thomas Allen Wong. Okay, your family is so far winning. We only have one left. Richard Edmund Wright, Jr. Okay, I think it's a towel. All of the graduates have worked extremely hard to achieve their goal. Let's give them all a big round of applause. These graduates have been tested and evaluated both academically and physically. Successful completion of the academy is an honor that each recruit has worked hard to attain. We will now present certificates and awards to those who have distinguished themselves in several categories of our academic curriculum. We will now recognize the academic achiever for Class 50. Captain Miranda will present this award. Captain Miranda, would you please join me on stage?
This award is presented to the recruit who has achieved the highest combined scores of all written examinations during the entire academy program. I am pleased to present this award to Rodney Wayne Carpenter.
Hot dog.
The recruits don't know who received the award, so if they're surprised, it's because they really don't know until today. So it's really exciting to be able to do this. We share their pleasure and their enjoyment with these award ceremonies also. Next, the award is presented to the graduate who has excelled in physical fitness. Lieutenant Espiritu, will you please present this award?
This award is presented to the recruit who achieved the highest physical fitness scores, maintained a high level of participation in all physical fitness sessions, and demonstrated a lifestyle of physical fitness during the entire academy. The recipient of this award is Romero Iglesias.
He really can't run fast.
Try to catch me.
This is also known as Top Gun. Would Chief Brinchard here please come up to make this presentation?
This award is presented to the recruit who achieved the highest combined scores in firearms during the entire academy. This award is presented on behalf of the Southwestern College Police Department, and it gives me pleasure to present this award to Gabriel Naciano Gonzalez.
Sharpshooter. Yeah.
Next is the Top Arrest and Control Defensive Tactics Award, and retired Lieutenant Don Parks from the Chula Vista Police Department will join me on stage to present this award.
The recruits had to go through 27 sessions with me and the staff, and they went through a number of testings, and we had a competition at the end of the academy where we let them compete and actually do the things they have to do out on the street in that test. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Southern California Martial Arts Center to present this award to Thomas Wong.
Uncle Man.
The last award is the Honor Graduate Award, and will Commander Lawton please join me on stage to present this award?
This award is presented to the recruit who achieved the highest combined scores in all areas throughout the entire academy and who demonstrated a sincere commitment to the academy and the members of the academy class. This award is presented on behalf of Southwestern Community College Police Academy. It gives me great pleasure to present this award to Gabriel Donaciano.
Thank you, Commander Lawton. The Academy class has the honor of being the first class to receive the Bonita Business and Professional Association Law Enforcement Scholarship Award. 2 Academy recipients have been nominated by their training officers to receive this award. Would Treasurer Ronnie Perry please join me on stage to present these 2 awards?
Hi. We are a group of business owners in the community that have gotten together, formed the Bonita Business and Professional Association. It's been in existence for quite a number of years, but we have never, ever given to the Police Academy, Fire Department, or any other group or organization like that. We've always given scholarships to high school students going into college. But we do recognize how important it is to have a good, strong police department, and that's why we are very privileged Ruttenberg.
Second award winner is Rodney Wayne Karpinski. Thank you, Treasurer Perry. I would like to have our San Diego Regional Manager, Steve Lewis, to please come up and address the class. Now that you've all graduated, have your awards, have a rewarding career ahead of you, we'd like a few words from him.
Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate the opportunity to be here on behalf of the Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training, also known to those of you who have dealt with it before as POST. We've been in existence for about 50 years and are funded by traffic fines and citations, so we don't use a single penny of taxpayer money. But it is an honor to be in a position where we can provide training to the best that California has to offer. We train approximately 55 to 70,000 law enforcement students a year. From everything to fingerprints, to leadership, to organizational development, anything you can think of dealing with law enforcement, we offer those courses. The single most important course that we provide is the Basic Academy. It is a rigorous course of at least 664 hours. In the case of this particular course, it's over 1,000 hours. And it is done to strict standards. These young people have endured push-ups, running, taking notes, taking tests, all capped off by a period of time of scenario testing where they are put to a final examination, and it is a pass-fail, and it is extraordinarily difficult. It is my pleasure on behalf of the Commission and for myself to offer congratulations on your achievement, best wishes for your careers. Thank you.
The entire class has one final post-performance objective to complete prior to finishing the requirements for graduation from the Basic Police Academy. Chief of Police, Dr. Adolfo Gonzalez, would you please do the honors?
Good morning. First of all, congratulations to the men and women of this class, busy class. I also want to thank the parents, family, and friends who are here supporting your graduates. I can tell you, 32 years ago, this past January, I was sitting where you're sitting today. Curious, nervous, somewhat concerned as to what was going to happen next. 32 years later, I can tell you it's a rewarding career, it's a very honorable profession, something that you, your family, your friends can all be proud of. And I can tell you, having been a student here at Southwestern College back in the 70s, you have a terrific staff, terrific instructors, terrific training officers that are second to none. Listen to their advice, and you'll be here standing in front of a group 32 years from today. Now, I'm going to be administering the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Academy, please rise. Academy, left hand. Now raise your right hand. and repeat after me. I state your name. Understand that as a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind, to safeguard life and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence and disorder, to respect the constitutional rights of all men and women, to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsealed as an example to all. Remain calm and curious, remain curious and calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule. Develop self-restraint. Be mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed. In both my personal and professional life. I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whenever I see or hear of a confidential nature, or that is confiding me in my official capacity, will be kept ever secret, unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officially or permit personal feelings, prejudice or animosities or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime, and with the relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the laws courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as public trust. To be held so long as I am true to the ethics of the police service, I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you.